Om Shanti. Avyakt signals remain constantly in the state of a detached observer. Just as a father understands he doesn't have a body, but that he plays a part having taken the body on loan, in the same way, you also perform actions taking the support of the body. Do not consider it to be yours. If you think of it as yours, everything will be included in that. When the consciousness of mine finishes, you will go beyond.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today is day 2nd. Silent sound of the soul. Speak less, speak softly, speak sweetly. So today's topic is Mera Baba Dil Se, my Baba from the heart. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Month of March has begun with such a beautiful celebration, which is celebration of birthday Baba, who comes to dispel the darkness of ignorance and brings the light of knowledge in our lives, in the world. So we started the month in a very, very beautiful way, hoisting Baba's flag in our hearts and in the world. Also, this month is important because We will be just explaining, thinking from our heart, talking about the second medium. We call it small Nandi, Dadi Gulzar ji. We are all preparing for her first memorial service, not only in Shantivan but all over. And I will be there at that time. Dadi Gulzar, in company of Baba, became like Baba. Many times she will be sitting outside the history hall on the bench, or sometimes in the courtyard, and we will pass and stop to take drishti from her. And she brought such real feelings of presence of Avek Dada. So we will say, Dadi, when we take drishti from you, we feel that Baba is giving drishti, and she will smile and very gently whisper, but you all come to meet Baba, no? When you come to see me. Actually, you all are the ones who bring Baba at that time with you. So you experience. So it was very lovely to get that answer from her. As we all know that she was very, very silent, but very, very, blossomed and very cheerful, light-hearted person. She made everyone light and cheerful also. Spoke less, but whatever she spoke, her sound brought silence in us. Generally, sound should create sound, words should create words, but her words, her image, everything brought the atmosphere of silence. Silence which was very sweet, and one feels lot of power in that silence. I had many beautiful experiences with Hari Gulzar since I became Baba's child. My spiritual birth was in Delhi, and Ali Gulzar was also in Delhi. So two of us were good friends, companions, and worked together for sustenance of the family in Delhi. But also there were many adverse situations which two of us will talk and will come up with some very beautiful solutions. Dadi Gulzar had such a deep connection with Baba, closeness with Baba. And one of the things is that when you are obedient and Baba is using you and you remain obedient and take directions at every step in the life, every step. As you all know, she was in Delhi and she had to play her part in Madhuban, and then Avek Dada had to use her chariot. So once she wanted to go to Delhi for 2 days, so she went to Dadi's and said, Dadi's, I need to go for 2 days. So those days Baba used to come sometimes alternate days, sometimes twice a week. So Dadi's looked at her and said, Did you ask Baba? And she smiled and she said, yes, I have asked Baba. And Baba said I could go, but I want your permission also. That was her humility and set a good example. But also her closeness to Baba, where even for 2 days, if she has to go, she will ask Baba. And that is how all of us, at every step in our life, we look at Baba. And as Baba gave us blessing, this closeness with Baba will help us to get directions at every step in life. It's not Baba has to tell us, but we should ask Baba. No, because sometimes we say, oh, we were not told. But here she will ask Baba. No, Baba always mentions that tell Baba everything. And then Baba will give direction. So while talking, I could just feel that the theme which has been chosen for this month is sound of silence. As I said, generally sound will create sound, but when she will speak, it will create silence. And that is why the most important word, first words are Om Shanti. So we practice this sound of Om Shanti. So internally, by saying peace, I am peaceful soul, but Shanti also means silence. In soul consciousness, in silence, I say I am peaceful. So we practice that combination of silence and peace. Just imagine then what comes from our heart in this peaceful mind is my Baba. Dadi Gulzars always used to tell us all the time, don't only say Baba, but say my. Because word my is like you are so deeply connected with that. Anything you say mine, there is very deep love with that. So not, yes, it is our Baba. He is Baba of the world, but he is also my Baba. So today what we will do whole day, think about next day, my Baba, and see what experience you have. And then experience this blessing of closeness to Baba. Because when I say Baba, my Baba, then Baba also says, my child. Like when I say, Waha Baba, Baba also says, why my child? I say my fortune, then Baba also says, my children, my child's elevated fortune. So we will specially use the word my Baba. I belong to Baba, Baba belongs to me. And whatever are my belongings, I surrender to Baba. And then Baba also says, child, all my inheritance, all the rights, all the virtues and powers also belong to you. Creating this awareness of my Baba not only brings the feelings of belonging, but it's just like I am at the obedience of my father, my Baba, take his directions and do what I have to do. Baba also says, child, I am also present. Maybe he uses two words, Ji Hazur, Ji Hazir. Yes, Baba, I am for you. And Baba says, child, I am also present. I am also for you. So a very, very beautiful relationship gets created. And so what we will do is, wherever, anytime, this is body, my body, and this is what I have to do, I will do with my Baba. I will be with my Baba. So keep using this word, my Baba. It's a beautiful way not only for my closeness to Baba, but reminding others also that they can also say, my Baba, my Baba. Because when they will say, my Baba, then they will also have similar experiences. And just imagine this whole unlimited family. We will keep saying, my Baba. And that is why I like the blessing Baba said that when you are saying, my Baba, the closeness to Baba, which is very important. Baba actually is always close to us, but we distance ourselves. We distance ourselves. But by saying my, we will come near. And when you come near, you become like Baba. Right? Dadi Gulzar was such an example. Even when she was listening to service news or situations and scenes of drama, she used to feel as if I am not listening, they are telling Baba. And we also had that feeling that we are telling her so that as if Baba is listening. It's such interesting relationship of closeness where while listening, keep Baba as if they are telling Baba, because what can I do? I can only have good wishes. So such beautiful way of, with that becoming closeness and then becoming like Baba. I think this month of March we should celebrate this way, becoming like Baba. And Baba is complete. I have to also become complete. So not only just making simple efforts, but this month of March we will make extraordinary, special, good efforts where through my image, through my words, I can reveal Baba, which is very, very important. So I think most of you must have met Dadi Gulzar. If not Dadi Gulzar, then definitely Awek Bab. And those who went to Madhuban to meet Awek Bab would have seen Dadi Gulzar for in the beginning, and then Awek Bab uses her to speak to all of us. How without any, very attentive, but not alertness. It's a very good way of being aware of everything, but not alert, because subtle tension can emerge. Baba gives example that remove A from attention, it becomes tension. So that also is a very, very good reminder that No tension, but just attention. All the time, just awareness, remembrance, and keep singing the praise of Baba to be consistent yogi. That I really want to underline all the time. Sing the praise of Baba. Take one of the quality or few qualities. We don't pray, we're not chanting, but it's from our heart. We keep praising Baba because he's my Baba. So my Baba is very sweet, very lovely. I also have to be sweet like Baba. So celebrating the life of Dadi Gulzar and this creating this sound of silence in us also. And it's not just Om Shanti, but every word we speak sound. There is this deep silence. Or we speak in the awareness of Om Shanti. I am Om Shanti and other person also is Om Shanti. So I'm peaceful, talking to a peaceful soul. So what I have to talk has to be peaceful, right? Then every word we speak has to be peaceful. So let us all practice Om Shanti and my Baba. When you say Om Shanti, deeply within, let everything merge and in silence be peaceful. And from there say my Baba. So I'm sure this month of March is special for us. And yes, we all will be together in Shantivan, in Madhuban, Pandavan, everywhere. So my greetings and my love to each one of you. And just keep saying my Baba, Om Shanti.
Welcome to our Vikti journey, Mama's Murli, the lucky and lovely star who listened, churned, imbibed, and inspired.
तो ये सभी चीजें समझने की, तो देखो परमात्मा ने कैसे और किस तरह से बैठ कर करके समझाया। अब शास्त्रों में कैसी कैसी बातें चली गई, पीछे वालों ने बैठ कर करके ऐसा तो है, असल ऐसी बातें देखो, परंतु कितनी ये सभी बातें उलट पुलट हो गई है सब मनुष्य के लिए। बंदर वो एक है नहीं कथा, वो भी है उनकी, लक्ष्मी नारायण का जब स्वयंवर हुआ है, भाई लक्ष्मी सभा में गई है, वो जाकर करके देखा है स्वयंवर में निकली है लक्ष्मी चुनने के लिए, ऐसा शास्त्र में। तो नारद बैठा था, वो बड़ा नाटक भी दिखलाते हैं बड़े अच्छे अच्छे, तो वो बड़ा ठाठ ठाठ ऐसा करता रहा, तो भाई अभी हमें वो वरेंगी, तो उसको हंसी आ गई। उसने कहा तू शक्ल तो देख, तू समझते लक्ष्मी मुझे वरमाला डालेंगी और तू अपनी शक्ल तो तू कौन है। तो उसने आईना दिया उसको, तो उसने देखा उसको बंदर, अपनी शक्ल बंदर की दिखाई पड़ी। अभी कोई बंदर कोई इनह्यूमन बंदर की नहीं है, वो है कि 5 विकार उनको दर्पण दिया है, ये नॉलेज दिया। अभी है सब अभी की बात, कोई वो वहां की नहीं है सतयुग की स्वयंवर सभा, ये है स्वयंवर, ये हमारी अभी ये सभा स्वयंवर, स्वयंवर का मतलब क्या? हम स्वयं को, सेल्फ को वर्ते हैं। वर्ते का मतलब है हम नर से नारायण, नारी से लक्ष्मी, स्वयं को वर्ते हैं। ये समझा? तो अभी ये सभा क्या है? इसको स्वयंवर सभा कही जा सकती है। बाकी सतयुग में कोई लक्ष्मी निकलेंगी और स्वयंवर, वो तो राजवाड़ी खाता है, उसको तो कायदे से सगाई होंगी, ये होगी, जैसे कानून से होती है। बाकी ऐसे थोड़ी उसी समय बाहर निकल के ढूंढेंगी। उनको मिला ही नहीं, उनका रजवाड़े में पता ही नहीं है किसके साथ है, कि उसी समय चल करके ढूंढेंगी। नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता है। ये है असल अभी की बात है कि परमात्मा आया है, तो परमात्मा ने ये स्वयंवर सभा, सभा कहो, ये क्लास कहो, कुछ भी कहो, लेकिन ये सभा जिसमें हर एक को, नर नारी को कहा स्वयं को वरो। स्वयं माना सेल्फ को वरो। सेल्फ को कैसे वरो? यानी सेल्फ जो असल तुम्हारी स्टेज है, तू नर नारायण है, नारी तू लक्ष्मी है। असल अपने को भूल गए हो, अभी फिर नर से नारायण, नारी से लक्ष्मी बनो, स्वयं को वरो। तो स्वयं को वरेंगे तो फिर तुम्हारा सतयुग में भी पवित्र जोड़े बनेंगे, नर नारी पवित्र तो रहेंगे। लेकिन अभी स्वयं को वरना है, तो असल ये है स्वयंवर। बाकी उधर कोई स्वयंवर की सिस्टम ऐसी नहीं, सभा होगी, सब लड़के इकट्ठे होंगे, उसमें बैठ करके वो चुनेंगी, यहाँ करेंगी, नहीं, ऐसी बातें नहीं होती। वहां तो बड़ा मर्यादा से, कायदे से, कानून से। तो ये सभी चीजें समझने की, तो ये सब बैठ करके स्टोरीज, जैसे स्टोरीज, नॉवेल्स कैसे बनते हैं, बहुत अच्छे अच्छे नॉवेल्स ऐसे बनाते हैं, पढ़ने वालों को रुला देती है, रड़ा देती हैं, एकदम ऐसे ऐसी चीजें। ये इतनी पिक्चर्स बनती हैं, कहाँ से बनती हैं? ये कोई रियल स्टोरी बनाते हैं ना, इतनी बैठ करके ये सब माने। तो ये शास्त्रकारों ने भी बढ़िया अच्छी ढंग से बैठ करके ये सब बनाया, पर तू बनाया है, परंतु उनके भी समझाने वाले और फिर समझने वाले, तो वो तो समझते नहीं, शायद ऐसा बंदर सेना थी, ऐसा शायद था, ऐसा सब बातें थी, वो ले गए हैं उसमें। तो इसीलिए ये सभी बातें गड़बड़ हो गई हैं। इसलिए बाप कहते हैं अभी देखो तुम सब मुझ गए, अपने ही उसमें मुझ गए, अपना ही बनाया है, अपने में ही मुझ गए हो। तो अपने उसमें अपने आपको मुझाया है, और मुझ करके मुझे को, मेरे को बुला दिया है, मुझे ही बुला दिया। नहीं, परमात्मा क्या, तू क्या, अपने आप को खुद को भूल गए, तो खुद में ही अपना रोला डाल करके और उसमें से अपने आप को ही मुझा दिया। और उसे देखो अभी तुम्हारा हाल क्या हुआ है। अब इसीलिए कहते सबको भूलो, जिसमें मुझे हो, अब इसको भूलो। इसीलिए इसको कहती है भूला भुलाइया। वो देखा नहीं मेज, जिसको कहते हैं, वो कभी देखा है? उसमें बनाते हैं, ऐसे रास्ते बनाते हैं। वहाँ लखनऊ में भी है बारादरी, बारादरी कहते हैं उसको। और रास्ता ऐसा होता है, जब कोई गाइड न मिले ना, तो पार न निकल सके, जाए तो सामने रास्ता है, परंतु जाएंगे तो दीवार आ जाएंगी, रास्ता बंद। तो देखा है कभी बनाते हैं, बहुत बनाते हैं ऐसे। वहां भी रखते हैं, जब ये आती है, क्या निकालते हैं, एग्जीबिशन होती है या सर्कस होती है या ये सब ऐसी चीजें होती है, तो मेज बनाते हैं, तो दिखलाते हैं। तो ये सभी होती है कि रास्ता मूंझने का, जिसको कहते हैं भूला भुलाइया। ऐसा रास्ते रखते हैं, जब तक गाइड न मिले ना, तो पार नहीं कर सके। जाएगा, रास्ता देखेगा, परंतु आगे चलेगा तो आगे सामने दीवार आ जाएंगे, किधर से निकले मुझे ऐसे। वो बारादरी लखनऊ में भी है, हम गए थे तो देखने के लिए, क्योंकि हमको मिसाल देना पड़ता है ना, दृष्टांत समझाने के लिए। तो हमने कहा देखें तो सही क्या है, कैसा है। हम तो भाई मुझ गए थे। तो गाइड वो क्या करता था, गाइड घड़ी वो गुम हो जाता था। वो अपने रास्ते तो पता था ना, वो निकल जाता था, हम तो रह जाते थे, अरे इधर का। फिर उसको बुलाते थे, तो फिर आकर करके हाजिर होता था, फिर ले चला। वो समझता था देखें ये आदमी लोग कैसे है। तो ये होते लखनऊ में है बारादरी, आप जाएंगे अभी नहीं, देखना जब कभी जाओ, अपना सेंटर है वहाँ।
Shanti. So tomorrow is Thursday, so we will offer bhog to Baba in between 7 to 7:30, and rest of the schedule will remain same, including our 3 times yoga bhakti during the day. So now I would like to invite our dear angel sister, Sister Kala, and we'll get our homework. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti, everyone. Wonderful to be together again every evening, especially in the presence of Dadi Gulzar. Of course, all the Dadis, all ancestor souls, I think, must be following Avyakti Parivar. Don't you think so? They must be all listening to Avyakti Parivar too, or must be getting the vibrations of it, at least. But these few days, we have the fortune of journeying with Dadi Gulzar. And one of the greatest advantages that we have in Brahmin life is to have great souls, great effort makers. Not just great souls because they reach there, but we have actually watched them make effort and see the fruition of their effort merged in the effort, and the effort merged in the fruition, both, right? So as you heard very beautifully, Dadiji's presence, silent presence. On the one hand, you can say that she had the nature of silence, but on the other hand, also the deep practices, the deep effort, incognito effort that she kept making right from day one, I'm sure. Even knowing for a fact that she is directly God's intent, but really giving her full self 100% to do exactly what Baba says. And I think today you all must have felt Mohini Didi coming from the subtle region, right? Did you feel her subtle presence when she was sharing from the air? So yes, she is in the air, but she has given this beautiful message for today, which happens to be the day that we practiced Om Shanti Mahamantra, and of course how it connects with the second Mahamantra, and that is Mera Baba, Dil Se. You know, there were several qualities or virtues that she spoke about, and I liked very much some of those qualities that before anything, actually, you know, her whole speech was really to take us beyond into silence. And this is what sometimes Baba says, Avyakt Bap Dada, when he comes, he says, Bap Dada comes from silence into sound to take the children into silence. Have you heard that exact word in the Murli many times, right? And it used to really fascinate me. And we saw that over the years, Dadi Gulzar developed that same skill of coming from her place of silence where she stayed into sound in order to take us into that stage of silence. So beautiful, beautiful quality. Her obedience. And I was thinking that where does obedience come from? It really comes from love, isn't it? Somebody that you love, you want to obey, you want to do what they're saying. So her total 100% obedience of Baba, and not to even wait for Baba to tell, but really to ask Baba every time. Such a nice quality that we can remember. And I also like this aspect of listening to someone as if Baba is listening. What a beautiful practice. that this person is not just talking to me, but this person is actually talking to an instrument of God, or God is directly listening. So I thought that was very, very beautiful practice. And then, of course, aware of everything, but never, never tense about anything. Because it is true that the more things that you're aware of that's happening around you and that can happen around you, the more tense you become, right? But for her, it was different. You know, I had a chance to travel with Dadi one time in the early days of my Brahmin life. And it was interesting to see, here it is, God's instrument, and I thought she would be so detached and she would not be interested in anything and she would just, keep aloof. But wherever we traveled, she was interested. She really wanted to find out what's happening, where's what, how does this happen? And yet within a second, detached. Curious like a child, but immediately detached also. So I love this aspect of, being aware of everything, but really not taking anything on, right? It's just for that moment, and that's that. And of course, praising Baba from the heart. Today's practice of Om Shanti, I'm sure everyone not only enjoyed it, but also got a lot out of it. As I was saying yesterday, we are living in these times when this is the one mantra, the universal mantra of Om Shanti, that we can practice over and over again, that the world needs. But most importantly, we all need that. And I thought Didi took us beautifully into this stage of, what really happens in that stage of Om Shanti is that everything gets merged. You're not thinking about anything, you're not worrying about anything, but everything gets merged into that one slogan or mantra of Om Shanti, I am peaceful, I am in silence. And further from that stage, to emerge our love for Baba in the word my Baba, Mera Baba, from the heart. I thought it's a beautiful link, the connection. So we are in a stage of Om Shanti, but what emerges from that stage of Om Shanti is my Baba. And we have all heard Dadi Gulzar speak Mera Baba, right? How did you feel when she said Mera Baba? You exactly felt it, isn't it? Her right over Baba actually gave us the experience, each of us the experience that I too have that right over Baba. Because it was so genuine, so real, so authentic, and so deep that she had created that relationship of Mera Baba, my Baba. And this is one of the most beautiful things that happens when we come to God, when we come to Baba, and we come to knowledge. We used to think of God as the God for everyone, and all of a sudden, he's mine. He's only mine. And we don't fight over him, right? You say my Baba, I say my Baba, Mera Baba is everyone's Mera Baba. But there's no jealousy, there's no fighting, there's no, competition. And this is what they have shown in that beautiful picture of the gopis and gopis, right? Remember that picture of gopis and gopis? They all are dancing with that same Krishna, as if he completely belongs to each gop and gopi, right? And they're not fighting, they're creating this beautiful dance of harmony, each one with Baba. So this is our fortune at this time, to also have this unique, exclusive, rightful relationship with Baba. as my Baba and really bind him. We have this rope to bind him now. And our rope is really the rope of love from the heart. He cannot refuse it. Anytime we say my Baba, he has to be there. He has to make himself present. And who is he? Almighty. So Dadi Gulzar always used to take the example of a handkerchief, remember? Even if you lose your handkerchief, you say, where is my handkerchief? Because it's your handkerchief. You lost it, you look for it, you want it back again. And here is God, the Father, my Baba. So I must have him. I mustn't lose him. Right? That sense of belonging, sense of rightfulness that we all have over Baba is so beautiful, I thought. So tomorrow will be our practice of my Baba, Mera Baba, Dil Se, that is from the heart saying my Baba. So if I can have the slide. So you can use either my Baba or Mera Baba, whichever you feel more comfortable with for tomorrow. And this is our point of awareness. To accept from the heart, my Baba, this is the easiest way to move ahead. You already have the sanskars of my over a long period of time. Just transform that sanskar. Merge the many mys in one my Baba. Everything is included in that one. So this is the beautiful awareness that we will start with from Amrit Vela, and I think you're getting the hang of it, what we are doing through the day, right? If I can also have that slide. Through the day, what are we doing? Right. Amrit Vela, we will be revising the day's awareness through the day. I'm not sure if you've tried this practice, and that is you're carrying your subtle recording device, recording your own self, that is, with your own attention. You carry your own subtle recording device, how you're speaking, how you are interacting. Midday and evening, 2 times a day, play back anything that you have recorded, any conversation that stands out over the past few hours, and erase the parts you do not like. You might have said something that really you feel was not right. You want to make it better next time. So erase that part with Baba's help, giving it over to him, and re-record in your mind what you would actually have said. So no more negative emotions, reactions, but with calmness, Om Shanti, keeping Baba's company, Mera Baba, how would you have said it? And then at night, reflect on your contentment, satisfaction with your own effort, and check the impact left on someone or a situation of your words. Something that you have said, something that you have written to someone, right? And something that you have said to someone even on the phone, perhaps, but it has made an impact, made somebody peaceful, made somebody become carefree, you've encouraged somebody. So check for that, check the impact left on someone or a situation. Identify an incident where you even surprised yourself with your effort, how you have changed, how you've transformed, and send us that story. Okay, so this is the daily routine for us. And therefore now we will go into our meditation.
My Baba. To accept from the heart, my Baba. This is the easiest way to move ahead. You already have the sanskars of my over a long period of time. Just transform that sanskar. Merge the many minds in one mind. Everything is included in that one.
Mera Baba. मेरा बाबा दिल से मानना, यही सबसे सहज विधि है आगे बढ़ने की। मेरा मेरा मानने का संस्कार तो बहुत समय का है ही। उसी संस्कार को सिर्फ परिवर्तन करना है। अनेक मेरे को एक मेरा बाबा, उसमें समाना है। एक मेरे में सब कुछ आ जाता है। Om Shanti, Om Shanti. My Baba is comforter of hearts. My Baba is a great magician. Beautiful song. Om Shanti.